Hey, what's up guys, MGH here and welcome back to my weekly series, Career Mode Updates, where I'm sure you're fully aware of how this goes down. We take a look at all the upgraded and downgraded players that really take my eye. Not every single one. If you want to go and check them all out, you can go on Ultra FIFA or SoFIFA.com. But I always tend to talk about the big names that get upgraded or downgraded, and we have a look at their new overall. And sometimes a new potential as well. They often change potential when they change overall. Really depends on the age of the players. But this week we've got some huge players in the list. So let's get started. Up first we have Muslera, the goalkeeper for Galatasaray. Now he's been featuring in and out of this series quite often actually. And each time recently it's been a downgrade. But now he's gone up. He's now an 83 overall with a potential of 86. That makes him one of the better keepers in the game. Now if you look in his evolution graph, you can see there's a massive dip in his career, and now he's starting to go back to how he was, so clearly in his prime. Moving on, we have Fegouli of Valencia. You guys will know him well from my Valencia career mode I did earlier on in the year, or over Christmas I should say. And this guy wasn't actually that incredible. I thought he was going to be much better in my career mode. He scored a couple of good goals, he made a couple of good runs here and there, but really I wasn't too impressed with him. However, he's had a pretty decent season for Valencia when he's played, and he is now an 82 overall with an 85 potential, and that's the first time he has been changed in a long time. He has been 81 for so long. I think actually it might have been 80. I think he's gone up by 2. It doesn't say it on this page, does it? But either way, he's now an 82 overall, and obviously he's a pace monster, so maybe worth picking up now. He's even better than he was before, though you're looking at around 20 million to sign him up. Moving on, we've got Weidenfeller, another goalkeeper, and this time it's a downgrade, of course, because Dortmund haven't had the best of seasons. Weidenfeller hasn't had the best of seasons, and unfortunately this is the second downgrade he's had in the last, I think it's 3 weeks. So now he is an 81 overall, which still makes him one of the best keepers in the game, but clearly not quite as good as he was in the last FIFA and basically over the last few months. Basically when the season started he was still an 83 overall, and now he's 81. It just shows the season that Dortmund have had, although they have started to recover it and could well get a European spot in the last few games of their season. Moving on, we have Benteke, who is in absolute form right now. He is scoring goals left, right and centre. He scored today in Aston Villa's hammering against Southampton, which was absolutely embarrassing, but does show you, you know, Benteke's got quality. He definitely does, and I'm definitely worried about what we're going to see in the final, being an Arsenal fan, what kind of Villa is going to turn up. But either way, he's been upgraded to 81 with a potential of 84. And don't forget, a lot of people say that they'd rather have Lukaku in their team because Benteke's older. Benteke is only 23 when you start your career mode. He's 24 now, but has so much time left in his career to do great things. And I think he is, personally, better than Lukaku. But that's for another video. Next up, we have Balotelli, whose season has gone from bad to absolutely woeful. He's also just been banned in real life from driving, from speeding on the motorway for a month. So no driving for Mr. Balotelli and his multiple sports cars and supercars. And not only that, he's now an 80 overall in FIFA. That must hurt him if he knows. Potential of 83, so don't get me wrong, he's still a great player in FIFA because he's got that strength, he's got the speed, he's got great finishing, and he's still a very viable option at Liverpool. But in real life, is he going to be at Liverpool at the end of the season? We will soon find out. Up next, we have Subasic, another goalkeeper. We're having so many, and he is having the season of his life. I mean, it's easy to say that he's in his prime, but when you look at their age, 29 for most goalkeepers is the beginning of their prime. A lot of keepers do really well all the way until they're 33, 34, 35 years old in some cases, and obviously you get even older in some goalkeepers to still play well. And clearly Subasic has had a very good season with Monaco. He's been upgraded again and is now an 80 overall. Up next we've got Lukaku, the other Belgian, but he's been downgraded. EA thinks that Benteke is an 81 and Lukaku is a 79. However, Lukaku has a better potential and he is younger. He's only 22 right now and 21 when you start a career mode. So I find that interesting. So let's have a little debate. In the comments below, guys, who do you think is the better player in FIFA? Lukaku or Benteke? And while you're down there as well, leave another comment saying who do you think's better in real life? Is Lukaku the better striker? Has he got more potential in real life to go on to better things? because I think Benteke beats him in both categories. I think Benteke is both better in real life and in the game. Up next, we've got Andre. Yeah, okay. But this guy's career is taking off. He's gone up a lot over the last few months. And, well, actually not the last few months, the last few seasons. And now he's had a bit of a consistent season to leave him around 78 overall. But now he's had an upgrade at 24. He's now 79 overall with a potential of 82. But I don't know much about this guy. And, well, I'm assuming that he's had a good season if he's had an upgrade a few times. Up next, we've got Jalé, whatever you want to call him. The bald guy from PSG before. He's now at Lyon. And actually, this guy is extremely good in FIFA. I really like him. And I've played with Lyon a few times on head-to-head. And he was just straight into my right-back position. And he's very balanced there. He's a good, solid right-back. And he's 30 years old. And he's just been upgraded to 78. So well done to Jalé or Halle. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I'm guessing because it's French, you actually say the J. But well done to him. Getting an upgrade at 30, that's not too bad at all, is it? We then have another right back. We've got Nathaniel Klein. Now, this is the most stupid decision so far. I can't believe Klein has been downgraded to 76. What? It doesn't make sense. If anything, he's got to go up. It doesn't make sense to me at all. But Klein has gone down to 76 overall. Yeah, it's just stupid. And then we have Kovacic of Inter Milan. He's also gone down 76 overall and 86 potential. He used to have an 88 potential. So clearly, I think EA have decided to bring him down back to reality because he is one of the best young players in the game. I signed him for my Schalke career mode. Whew, what a signing he was. He is fantastic in this game, but has been downgraded. But now we're moving on to Liverpool players. We've got Glenn Johnson. There's been a lot of downgrades for Liverpool, and Glenn Johnson is one of them. He is now only a 75 overall. It's unbelievable, but definitely deserved. He's not very good anymore, is he? Let's be honest. He wouldn't walk into many of the Premier League teams, let alone abroad. So who knows what's going to happen to Johnson. I don't think he'll be at Liverpool at the end of the season. I think his contract runs out, and we'll soon find out, eh? Then we have the other side of Liverpool. We have Enrique on the left, and he has also gone down to 75. And I didn't realise this. He's actually younger than Johnson. I thought it was the other way around, but both 75 overall now, and they've taken a massive hit in their stats. On to the second to last player, we've got a Schalke defender, Santana. Now, this guy is a bit of a FIFA legend because of that pace. Rapidity of 80, if you see on the Ultra FIFA scores in the bottom left corner. He doesn't really, strike me as a fantastic defender. However, he is extremely quick. But has he been released? I'm not sure what's happened to him. I don't think he's actually at Schalke anymore. What's this? Is that Olympiacos? I think it is. Is he at Olympiacos now? I had absolutely no idea. But either way, his career has slowly gone down and down and down. And to be honest, guys, I don't think he's that good anymore. But that's just my opinion. You guys can obviously make your own decisions on that. And now we have the last player, and that is Neustadter for Schalke. One of many Schalke downgrades, but this one really caught my eye because I like Neustadter. I think he's a good player. But unfortunately, he's gone down to 74 with a potential of 75. And again, I didn't realise how old he was. He's 26. I thought he was younger than that. But that's going to wrap it up, guys. Those are the main players that have been upgraded and downgraded this week. Again, if you just want to check out all of them, you can go to UltraFIFA or SoFIFA.com. And once again, this is not a sponsored video. I just do this because I really enjoy it. I do it anyway, and I want to share my opinions. So thank you so much for watching. And again, I just want to say a massive thank you to anyone who came out to my stream last night. It was absolutely incredible. We had 6,000 people watching me play career mode as Spurs. That was interesting. So what I'm going to be doing is another stream this weekend. So don't forget to go to my Twitch channel and hit that follow button or subscribe button, whatever you want to do. It's in the description below if you want to go check it out. You can also follow me on Twitter where I'll be tweeting when I go live. So thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you next week for some more upgrades and downgrades.